remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me Hope my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Hope my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Saturday, man. Y'all smash the like button, sub up to the channel. If you haven't done so already, of course, you know my name is Jeremy Jones, and I make content about sneakers, occasional try-on hauls, and y'all know we got Music Mondays coming on Monday, so I will be back live on Monday with another Music Monday, man. Y'all see the topic, man. Normally, this will be the time where I introduce Dunks, but I'm not sure. Maybe he's going to be running a little late if he dropped already, or if he's going to come in. He hasn't hit me yet, so hopefully he comes in. I already sent him the link, but y'all see the topic, man. And I know y'all seen this floating around, but pretty much Travis Scott, Jordan sneakers rumored to drop this year. We've seen little floating images. I've seen like 3 different images floating around, so I definitely want to touch on that tonight. And then what I wanted to touch on Wednesday that I didn't get a chance to because we kind of just run out of time. Y'all know I only keep this down to like an hour and 30 minutes at best. I want to talk Kyrie Irving signing like his new 5-year deal with Anta, which I'm not even familiar who that is, so I definitely want to touch on that topic real quick. I think it's an overseas-based company, but don't quote me on that. But y'all know he used to be on Nike, and I think to the best of my knowledge, we got like at least 7 to 8 different models from Kyrie, and I'm not sure if people were actually buying Kyries back then. Now, I personally have seen some that have sparked my interest, so to speak, but at the same time, I haven't like actually, copped or pulled the trigger, so to speak, on any of those shoes, man. So y'all sound off in the comment section of what y'all think about that. He went on he had like a pre-Kanye mode, but he didn't go on the level of what Kanye did and try to double down on it and had a wake-up call, so to speak. Let me see what we got in the building real quick. I'm going to touch the chat, and then we're going to touch on tonight's topic and keep it moving, man. Y'all smash the like button, sub up if y'all haven't done so already. Also, Sold Out Discord is pinned at the top of the chat. Sign up for the Sold Out Discord. It is free to sign up, most definitely. And yeah, man, we get it popping over there. Upcoming releases. A lot of things that I've been noticing too that I want to touch on this live is it seems like there's been a lot of like restocks, and I'm talking restocks directly from Nike brand, man, from Nike and Jordan brand. We've had at least, I want to say, if I can do a rough count in my head, I can think of at least 8 to like 10 different like restocks that's happened over the past like few days, man. You know what I'm saying? So right now, like I just really don't even know what's up with that. So like reality is it's one of those, it's caught me off guard, but I definitely try to show that up in the Sold Out Discord as well, man. So y'all sign up for the Sold Out Discord if y'all are trying to, if y'all trying to stay up on top of things as well. Like I said, definitely more than just sneakers over there. So we talk a little bit of mixture of everything real quick. And I did do a poll. I think, what do we have dropped today was those 7s. The chambray. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. The chambray drops. And I think a lot of people would sleep. So I'm definitely going to pull that poll up that I put on the community tab on YouTube as well. Let's see. We got No Hype in the building. I definitely want to touch the chat real quick. So we got No Hype in the building with the salutes. We have Manny with the kicks that says Yerp. We have, let's see, No Hype says salutes to Manny. We got Manny with the kick says just got back from the beach and what's good, Polo and 85. What up? What up? I never had a Kyrie. I never either, man. So I can't probably touch on it too much, but I still want to touch on it a little bit. Let me pull the poll up real quick that I did. I want to say I dropped that poll this morning, but I'm going to share my screen real quick. Give me like 2 seconds. I just got to get to my YouTube community tab, man. So y'all smash the like button, man, as y'all come in and out of this joint for sure. Music Mondays definitely is something I've been trying to stay on top of as well. We're trying to stay consistent over here, man. So let me hit the let me hit that community tab real quick. Boom. Let me share my screen. Yeah, I dropped this joint 9 hours ago because they dropped at 10 o'clock. Let me share my screen. Boom. There you go right there. You guys should be seeing the action right about now. Pretty much. I said, did you cop the Air Jordan 7 Chambrays? Right? Okay. Now, for me personally, it was a skip for me. It's not a bad shoe, but at the same time, it's something I wouldn't write home about. Now, I forgot when the last time these released, but this is the second time they've dropped. I'll probably put that in the video for sure. So it looks like, based off the poll, we've had 423 votes so far. And looks like 5 different comments on here. But I said, did you cop the Chambrays? People said 7% is yes, 58% no. And then I said, you know, 7s are slept on, which 7s are slept on very easily. So 35%. So I wouldn't be surprised if we go on the sneakers app right now, them joints are still available. Just FYI, man. And I'm not trying to diss the Chambrays, but also we had the restock of those Union AKOs, the Air Jordan AKOs, which we've been debating on years what the actual AJKO stands for. I know it's Air Jordan, but then it's like that KO, it's either knockout or it's either knock off. So they had a restock on those as well. And a lot of people still slept. It looks like 75% actually slept. And then shot drop too. Dunks actually secured a W on these. I just got his pairs in today. I'm going to drop that video sometime of the upcoming weeks or so. And I just definitely shipped out Dunks pairs as well. He's got the lows. For me personally, when it comes to these Air Jordan low UNCs to Chicago shoes, like they are... Like a lot of people looks like they were asleep. To me, if I got to pick between the two, I got to pick the highs, which those came out in 2020, to the best of my knowledge. So, yeah. Manny says, an interesting sneaker battle on Sneaker Jack's channel. If y'all want to check it out, start at 9 p.m. if anything. Okay, cool. I'll check that out for sure, I never even heard of Sneaker Jack, so I need to check it out. I'll definitely got to see what's up with that, because we was talking about doing some sneaker battles over here. I may have to see how they got it popping and see what is going on over there to get some inspiration. So appreciate that information, Manny. Says KO, aka knockout. I've heard it was knockoff, knockout. I've heard both. I've been like there's a great debate to be had there. But no, Jordan Brand or Nike hasn't come out and confirmed it either. You know what I mean? Let's see. No Hype says, I gotta be selective on 7s and think if I could cop, it'd be the trophy rooms or the Centris joints. Those Centris joints sat for a minute too. I feel guilty for not copping them, but at the same time I don't, because I know I wouldn't be wearing them like that. But I remember that was a hot commodity shoe, man. And low key, I'm pretty sure if I look hard enough, I could probably still get those for the retail gang, at least worst case scenario. No Hype says, I'm definitely check that out if I don't get litty and forget. Hey, y'all know how I come on the lies, man. I'm pre-lit. But then hopefully by like the end of the joint, you know what I mean, the kid gonna get his... I'll say this, afterwards, right now, I can already tell I'm gonna give me something really great to eat and chill out after the live after that. So I'll probably get something to eat and just press play on that joint and check it out. Manu Kick says, no problem, my guy. The Slayer in the building says, yo, squad. Got the, I guess this little joint, I forgot what this surfs up. I can't remember what it actually stands for, so don't quote me on that. So, what up, Slayer? What up, man? As y'all come in and out of this joint, y'all smash that like button. Really goes a long way. Just going over the polls right now. And, of course, I do want to touch on this Kyrie topic real quick. Now, I'm going to see, I do got a tab here. Boom. And then I got some other shoes I see, like, I felt like that was worth mentioning. So, it looks like Kyrie has signed a 5-year deal with Anta. I'm not familiar with the Anta brand, so hopefully this article kind of breaks it down. And if not, I pulled up an about section on the Anta website, so hopefully they can give us some clarification. So I'm very curious what inspired Kyrie to sign with them in particular. You know what I'm saying? Old Hype says Slayer sup fam, and with the Kick says Slayer 100. So again, a lot of us, I can say, I don't know how well Kyrie's shoes were doing at Nike, though, to keep it 100. Maybe the younger generation, but I don't know what it is. But is it me? It's something special about Jordan Brand sneakers, man. It's like, they're like Haley's Comet. You know what I mean? Not saying all Jordans hit, but they've done well enough where like you want to be its own brand for real. So it's definitely a big game. Jordan sneakers have changed the game of how we see sneakers too, man. I don't. And the thing is, one thing we can say about Jordans, while not all Jordans are created equally, it's a timeless sneaker at the end of the day. Like that joint has like several lifetimes already, man, and it just keeps. It seems like they don't age. You know, like nobody, usually like some stuff is like it's a fad, it's played out. Nobody's no longer interested. Like Jordan Brand hasn't hit that peak yet. You know what I mean? I just want to throw it out there. So I'm very curious how these other athletes stuff is gonna go as well. Like I know LeBron them got like a lifetime deal, but at the same time, if we gotta compare LeBron's to Jordan, it's apple and oranges. And I mean they're supposed to be, but they didn't. I'm talking apple and oranges as far as like just people interest in them. You know what I mean? So I want to read this article real quick about Kyrie, and then we'll move on to the Travises to close the thing out tonight. It should be a very chill, quick one, relaxed one. So y'all smash the like button, sub up as y'all come in and out, man. Kyrie Irving signs 5-year deal with Anta. Now, if you're like me, I don't know who the hell Anta is, but we're going to find out for sure. Hopefully this article breaks it down a little bit. Now, this is coming from Nice Kicks, and this is based off July the 11th. We are now on the 15th, so I'm not too far behind on the news. So I'm not doing too bad. After being spotted in Anta at his basketball camp, Kyrie Irving, has officially signed a 5-year deal with Anta, per Nick DePaula and Shams Sharkana. Hopefully I read that correctly. If I mess it up, my bad, y'all. In addition to releasing signature products, Irving will become the chief creative officer of Anta Basketball, giving him the ability to recruit / sign players and collaborators. So he's gonna be like the top dog. So hopefully, if CCO, I'm assuming chief creative officer, means he got a different type of bag, and I'm pretty sure the numbers is nice. And if it's not on the level of what Nike offers, maybe they match Nike but gave them more incentives. Like, hey, yeah, you get a percentage of the some like Jordan Brand. Remember when Nike didn't have a bag up front, but he got that type of deal where stick with us, and if things pop off longevity, you're gonna be winning. I remember Magic Johnson said he had that opportunity too, and that was his biggest thing. He turned down Nike to go with Converse because they had a bigger bag at the time. But now he's saying that had he would have took that deal that Nike was giving him, he'd be easily in the billionaire status. So that means there was and Magic Johnson got a lot of bread. You know what I'm saying? I don't know his net worth right off the top of my head, but if that's gonna cross you into another Billy, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. The Slayer says, what the fuck? He says, what the F is Anta? Don't you need don't you mean he met Santa? I don't know, bro. The Jordan 1 Spidey 1.0 picture Fuego Polo. Appreciate that. That's in the sold out Discord. Motivation from you and Kwame, man. Only other thing I wish I could have did better is took that joint and like when a little bit of nighttime hit to get that 3M hit off that joint. But I was like, I was pressed for time. I'm moving, making a lot of moves. Like today, to be honest, I just got back to the crib about like a couple hours ago to get everything situated. I've been like out and about, you know what I mean? I had to make moves, but yeah, I said it was time to break them out. And what's crazy is it was scheduled to rain it was not all day, but starting after like a certain time it was scheduled to rain. So I was like, I gotta be in the house by then, but I feel like it's either gonna get pushed to later tonight or it's gonna get pushed to the next day. Either way, but appreciate that, Manny, man. Appreciate the inspiration as well, man. Definitely means a lot, for sure. Definitely goes a long way for me, means a lot. Also, let me hit the rest of this article real quick. Says, the Chinese-based brand plans to bring a level of manufacturing to the United States to kickstart Anta's process of distributing products within the country, which I'm pretty sure they're already doing that with Nike, but I mean, there may be a different company, but they're using Nike. Very interesting, right? Let's see. Manny with the Kick says, leave it for the next time. No. Okay. Got you. We got Teenage Mutant in the building. Says, what up, Teenage Mutant? Says, what up, chat? What up, Teenage Mutant? What up? Y'all smash that like button as y'all come in and out, man. We just talking this Kyrie joint right now. So it's Kyrie Irving. He officially signed a 5-year deal. So honestly, even if it don't work out, it's like 5 years. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if he's going to be able to have the power to get things popping over there, if you ask me. Says, keep it locked on Nice Kicks. Okay, cool. That was the end of that article. Now, I did want to take the time to look up like Kyrie's, like, what is Anta in general. So I looked in their about section. Apparently from 1991 to 2022, which I didn't know they've been going along. So apparently they've been working. Looks like they've worked alongside a lot of these big brands right here, if I had to guess. But I see one that sticks out to me is Fila. Okay, cool. Fila had their run for a moment too. I remember Wilson, that brand, yeah. So apparently this is a mixture of those type of brands. So it look like Kyrie's trying to go direct. I do want to read what they are real quick. It says, by embracing an all-round brand portfolio, Anta, Fila. So basically, it's like Fila, right? It's kind of like he did a deal with Fila. Very interesting. I'm not sure the last time any of us rocked any Filas, but I remember I had a pair of Filas. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Grant Hill, if y'all remember the NBA player Grant Hill, I think he had a deal with Fila. I'm going to look this up. I got to see for sure real quick. I'm almost positive if y'all remember, like, Grant Hill. I want to see this real quick. Let me just pop it into Google real quick. Fila. Let's see. Hopefully I'm putting in record. I'm going to put like Fila, boom, that's the brand. But I'm going to put in Grant Hill because I'm almost positive. Yeah, it's Grant Hill. It comes right up. I don't know if y'all, and then low key, I'm finna take y'all down memory lane. And I'm finna tell my age real quick. I'm finna tell my age real quick. So I'm finna put this on the screen. I'm finna tell my age real quick. Boom, right here. Grant Hill, Fila. So basically, I think Anta is kind of like I guess Fila is underneath the umbrella, right? Okay, I think so. Let's see. Manny says, Teenage Mutant got the 100 with the peace sign, and Slayer says, Anta, you mean Fanta? Hey, man, give them some slack, low key, because these, this is what I'm saying. If they're a branch under Fila from what I'm getting from this joint, like, you know what I'm saying? This is the complex article. I'm gonna read through that one, but it looks like, you know, they got, this is Anta and look like Fila is underneath here. But I was saying all that to say, like, at one point, Fila had a run though, bruh. Like, they had a run. This is the Grant Hill joint. And, you know, Grant Hill was he was one of those top players too, man. No matter how you slice it and dice it. Now, I'm gonna take it back a little bit further to tell my age, right? Because Grant Hill was that dude. If you just look up Grant Hill, I'm going to just put in Grant Hill in here just for the hell of it, bro. Like, he was one of the... I used to have a Grant Hill poster in my room. Like, I really was a big fan. So, Grant Hill definitely was that dude at one point. You know what I'm saying? I think what happened is he got hurt or something like that. But, yeah, you can see he was balling up against Jordan. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But, like, what I was going to say about Fila is... I'm going to take it back one time for the one time. Real quick. Fila, you can type in... And Tupac was rocking the Grant Hill joints back in the day. And Tupac is a legend, man. So I'm going to see if that even pulls up anything. Exactly. Tupac, Fila shoes. Like, you got to give it. He was rocking these joints back in the day. Here's the picture right here. He used to rock the Grant Hill joints. You know what I'm saying? I know that probably may not entice some of you guys. But I'm just saying, that's one of those, like, low key. And then Grant Hill was on full-size run. So, yeah. This is kind of all ties back in together if you really think about it, man. So I just want to give that little history fact for the young bucks if y'all don't know. You know, I'm telling my age a little bit, but Pac, you know what I'm saying? One thing about the music industry, everybody's going to get compared to Pac. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, to a certain extent, you know, when you talk greats, and then you can say that with Grant Hill. He don't get enough talk, but at the same time, yeah, he's definitely still a legend. I just want to throw that out there. I'm going to give him his flowers. You know what I'm saying? Because his shoes had a run for sure. And I'm pretty sure I had a pair of Filas. I'm almost positive. Not many. I want to say I only had one. But I still had one because it had his moments. Manny says, Anta trash. He says, Dave East got a deal with Fila. I did not know that. Manny says, MJ stopped Grant Hill from getting a ring. I mean, he still was up. There's a lot of great NBA players that are legends but didn't get a ring. We can think of Charles Barkley, you know what I'm saying? Great player, no ring. You know what I mean? Just FYI. But I want to read through this, see what this Anta is about. So it looks like, yeah, Anta, Fila, it looks like they're all under that same umbrella. The Sente never heard of Sprandy, King Kyle, and Klong Sports. by setting up the investor. So it's about investors to successfully acquire. And they got Amer Sports Corporations in 2019, a Finnish sportswear group. So they're basically based around sportswear is what I'm getting from this joint. So I mean, if the bag right, I can't really knock them. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is definitely, they said it's a Chinese company based like overseas. So I can see that. Very interesting. So here's another little article real quick before we hit on to the Travis joints, because probably going to be on the Travis joints probably for the remainder of the live. But I'm trying to break it down to like even points here. But it says Kyrie Irving signs an endorsement deal with Anta. So this was pretty much on 2012. I'm gonna see what Complex if they wrote anything slightly different. So he's currently what, Dallas Mavericks star guard. Do y'all think though, is Kyrie, like, I'm not saying he's not a great player and he's definitely clutch, right? But I hate to compare. This is not, I know this is a sneaker channel, but I mean, you got to talk the sports with it too. Is Kyrie on a level of like, you know what I mean? Is his shoes on the level? Like, do you think they can compete with Nike? Is, I guess if we're going to keep it sneaker related, you know what I'm saying? Can they really compete with Nike? You know? I'm very curious why Nike didn't hesitate to drop him. That's crazy, man. I mean, at the end of the day, Nike them can make big decisions and calls like that because at the end of the day, they got the top dog, Michael Jordan. And I will say this, I'm not saying Jordan, it's hard for Michael Jordan to keep a low profile, but at the same time, he has like, he's always seen, stuff is always going to be tied to him, but it's not him. So I think Nike, as long as they got him, they don't really, it's one of those things you don't really need any new friends for real. You know what I'm saying? So to speak. Let me touch the chat real quick. Let's see. Manny says, Iverson, Penny, white chocolate. White chocolate was what was that? And one. Y'all remember the and one joint? I don't even know, like, I don't even think he was officially a part of and one. I think he was just NBA, like, no, not an NBA, but he was just a basketball street legend. Now, Iverson, another great player. Anybody who should just, he didn't get a ring. Charles Barkley didn't get a ring, but they did the numbers. Like, Iverson crossed up Jordan, you know what I'm saying? He outballed Jordan temporarily, but I'm going to say this too about basketball for the people who can't really get this sunk in their head. And I'm not talking you, Manny, I'm just talking in general. Reality is, right? Basketball is the biggest, it's a huge team sport, just like football, you know, but basketball seems like people who have that misconception where like all you need is one good player and you pretty much can go beat the other five guys on the opposite team. That's been proven wrong. That can't, you, not no one player can out. This is my thing. If you made it to the NBA, you a great player. You know, even probably the worst NBA player that don't get no playing time could play against a Joe Schmo and make us look like we never shot a basketball a day in our life. You know, that's just the point of that, right? But I'm saying all that to say is like on the level of Jordan and stuff, like his sneakers and what they did, I haven't, even Kanye's the only one that's kind of been close to even matching that energy. You know what I mean? And then I'm going to pull up white. You know what? Fun fact about white chocolate too, Manny. Glad you mentioned white chocolate. I'm not sure how well dude is doing, right? But I have saw him personally at a Waffle House, right? Go figure. It was after, I had, it was one of those late night, like, I had a chill moment at the crib, probably fresh off the bob. And I pull up. I actually had got my joint to go for real. Actually, it was me and a homie. We had ordered something to go. Actually, we had pulled up and sat there and ate. I'm lying. We sat there and ate. And we saw him at the bar area because all Waffle Houses are damn near built the same. They had a little bar area. I was like, yo, that's white chocolate. You know how you stumble up on the joint? It's no different than whenever I walked up on Matt Barnes too. I hate when I run into somebody low key and then they know you know them and then you be like, yo. And they look at you like, don't speak to me. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. It probably happens all the time. But yeah, I met White Chocolate in person, and he's like, yeah, I am. And I'm going to be 100. He seemed more litty than me and the person I was with. I'm going to just throw that out there. Not judging. I'm just saying, homie seemed more litty than me and the person I was with. And I'm telling you, like, yo, he was like gone. And he was trying to chase after some chick too, for real. And she wasn't, it seems like they wasn't they were arguing, but not on the level of where they were about to, like, you should like get anybody involved. She was just, you could just tell they just had a moment, but he was gonna make up and whatever. The Slayer says Kyrie only signed with Anta because of that bag. I mean, that's a safe assumption, Slayer, right? But at the same time, you could say that about any player, other than Jordan. But at the same time, they saw a future, where the money was going. They gonna get there. They got theirs on the back end, so to speak. Now he's a billionaire. You know what I mean? Off of shoes, it's already been proven, right? And I forgot the numbers, but it's already been proven. I should probably do a live on that too. Michael Jordan has made more money off his deal with Nike and his shoes, than off the NBA. And he has 6 rings. How the hell you have 6 rings, but you making more money outside of your retirement? You know what I mean? Like, I get it, you're making more money off the retirement, but you like, how you gonna get more of a bag on that than anything else? You know what I'm saying? Off the shoes. And I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, like, the NBA numbers was different back then. You know what I'm saying? At one point, I think, I don't want to stress the numbers because this is all alleged and opinionated based, but I'm almost positive Jordan is making more money off his sneakers and we keeping them relevant, man. But yeah, I mean, you could say he signed for a bag. You could say all of them signed for a bag. I mean, at the end of the day, they're not going to do it for free. And I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Kyrie had an option to go to Adidas. I'm pretty sure he could have signed, it's no different than when Ye was with Nike, then he had to get off Nike and he went to Adidas. I'm pretty sure Kyrie could have had the option to go over there. Especially with Adidas, like, no disrespect, they need it. If Nike had a standstill, then Adidas them is like, everybody else is Nike. When it comes to the sneaker stuff, man, we got to give them their credit. Like, people come close and play in between there, but it's still everybody compares it up to the Nike. I don't know what it's gonna take to knock Nike off their throne, if it can even be done. Reality is that's just one of the things. Like, Jay Brooks in the building says, you're thinking of the professor. White chocolate was Jason Williams of Sacramento. No, there was a white chocolate. I gotta pull this up. There was also a white chocolate off of and one too. I'm gonna pull them up. I know what you're talking about. Hold up. Let me put myself on the main screen. There is a white chocolate off of like and one too. But you may be right. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm pretty sure I gotta pull this up. Hold on. Cause it's gonna I gotta let y'all see. I'm telling my age real quick. But the white chocolate I'm talking about, I pull up white chocolate. It's trying to pull up the candy though. Hold on. I'm gonna put and one. You gotta put and one behind the joint, so maybe it'll know. I'm gonna see if I can pull up the images. I know they got the one that played for the Heat. Yeah, this is the dude I'm talking about right here. Ironically, yeah. I'm gonna pull him up. You guys may or may not know. I may have to pull up a whole like game or something. Hold on real quick. Boom. That's the screen right there. That's the white chocolate I'm talking about. He was like on the N1 series from time to time. And I saw that it did pull up like the actual like NBA player. But yeah, this is white chocolate. If you just pull in, I'm gonna just put in white chocolate basketball and see what happens real quick. Cause he's like a basketball street player, you know what I'm saying? White chocolate basketball player. But yeah, you're probably talking about here is what you're talking about off the Kings or whatever. But the one we talking about, or the one I was talking about is this guy right here, pretty much. I don't think that's the same person because I don't think any of those guys really made it to the NBA, so to speak. But I saw this dude right here. It looked like he was arrested anyway, but I'm not surprised, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was playing for like and one. I don't know if you guys remember and one, but it was like the street ball legends back then. So hold up, let me see if I can pull the joint up. Oh snap! Yeah, this is him right here, Randy Gill. That looks like him though. Maybe it is the same person. I didn't know he actually made it somewhere, but no, that's a different person. That's not him, but it's definitely that one. Let me see if I can just pull up. If y'all remember and one real quick, only one person from the and one team made it, and that was Raper Austin. I think this is dude. That ain't him. That's Vince Carter. But yeah, And one used to be like a street ball thing, but it just never really. I think it made it to ESPN, but it didn't really like it didn't go any further than that, in my opinion. I remember Hot Sauce was one of the most, and I think this is Hot Sauce, the Professor. That's who you're talking about, Jay Brooks. But yeah, if y'all remember this, they had it, and they had. I never got the game, but yeah, this was actually. Did I get the game? I had some street ball game back then, but yeah, this is that team. Yeah, this is the team. Yeah, and then they had Hot Sauce. They had Escalade. This is the Professor right here. He had a lot of handles too. And it was one dude, he kept trying to make it to the NBA. And I know Raper Austin, which is Skip to My Lou, is his name. He's one of the ones that made it off the and one. He was the only one that made it. He was the only one that made it. Skip to My Lou, which is this him right here, Raper Austin. He's the one who made it to the Rockets, and he actually was on the street ball thing as well. So yeah, I'm definitely telling my age right here. But I mean, yeah, we used to watch the joint for sure a lot. I remember when they had a joint coming on ESPN. It's kind of crazy how you Google it now, and it's like almost you just have to know, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, these are the players right here. They got them all together. I didn't know it was this many people. Only ones I know are these top ones right here. I guess Grayson Butcher, that's actually Professor. But there was a White Chocolate that used to be on the N1 series. But White Chocolate is a street ball legend. Yeah, he's a street ball legend for sure. I'm going to put street basketball because that'll probably make a difference. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, street ball. Because this is like one of those you don't want to, yeah, you don't really want to miss it. Yeah. So Rucker Park, yeah, he played like actually street ball, you know? Not to like this. I didn't know he actually had braids. 51 points. This is definitely him. This was in 2019, so I guess he's still doing his thing. Because he could shoot and he could play. I remember he was playing on there for real. So yeah, he's got those like basketball handle type moves and he can shoot. So that dude I actually saw in person, but yeah, I don't think he made it to the NBA, so to speak. And I'm not trying to diss him or anything like that. But yeah, they used to do the trick where they bounce the ball off people's heads and stuff like that. So very interesting, man. But I didn't know there was a White Chocolate in the NBA. But yeah, this is the White Chocolate I'm talking about. Very interesting name too, if I'm gonna just throw that out there. But yeah, that was very interesting. Let's see. Let me hit the chat real quick. Let's see. Manny with the Kick says, I'm talking about Jason Williams, not no bum from N1 fans. My bad. Okay, cool. We cool. We on the same page. My bad. The Slayer says, Manny with Kicks, thank you. Hey, he could ball though. I mean, but the problem with N1 though, and I know we're a little off mode, but the problem with N1 though for real is that a lot of that stuff they was doing, while it looks nice and cool, you can't do that joint you can't do those type of moves in the NBA because a lot of that stuff is like double dribbling or traveling and stuff like that. A lot of that stuff can't be, that stuff will get called. They won't be able to walk down the court. You know what I mean? So my bad, y'all. Man with the Kick says, Brooks 100 salute. Jay Brooks says, the N1 version of dude looks more like cookies and cream. The Slayer says, I'm sorry, but there is only one White Chocolate, Jason Will. Okay, got y'all. My bad. Jason Williams, my bad. Because they was pulling him up as well. So I'll give y'all that one. My bad. Man with the Kick says, Skip to My Lou made it to the NBA. Yeah, he's the only one. He is the only one. We got J-Rod in the building. Says, what up, fam, with the salute. What up, J-Rod? What up? Man with the Kick says, J-Rod, that guy only played a couple games in the NBA, a commentator. Okay, I thought he played a couple. I don't know how many seasons he actually did, though. J-Rod says, he a GOAT, though. I mean, yeah. You got to give Skip to My Lou a little credit, man. I mean, let's see. J-Rod says, don't forget about the White Mamba. Oh, that's who y'all are talking about. White Mamba. I don't even know who that was for sure. Let's see. Man says, MJ copied some moves from Jason Will. Okay, cool. I gotta check that out for sure, man. Appreciate that. We went down just like a little memory lane. That's how I know we kind of somewhat all in the same age group, everybody, because y'all know exactly, though. Even though I was talking about a different White Chocolate, y'all was talking about a different White Chocolate, but here we are. Let's get back on this Kyrie Irving joint real quick, and then we're going to move on to this Travis Scott speculation sneakers that we keep hearing about, man, which is very, very interesting. Yeah, I got my thoughts on it, and y'all prepare for me to probably just go and vent about the joint. But it says Dallas Mavericks guard Kyrie Irving has inked an endorsement deal with Chinese sports brand Anta. News of the signing was first reported by The Athletic and Stadium's NBA insider Shams Charania on Tuesday. Shortly after the reports emerged last night, Irving confirmed on social media that he had agreed on a 5-year deal with Anta, according to Nick D. Pula from the boardroom. Irving will play in the brand's Shockwave 5 for the start of the 2023-2024 NBA season, with his first Anta signature collection releasing sometime during Q1 of 2024. So we should see models as soon as 2024. I mean, that's a little soon for me, but at the same time, it's a 5-year deal. You guys got to get to the point. So I'm very curious. And to be honest, Kyrie Irving's shoes really wasn't hidden like that to begin with. So I mean, I guess they're not. I'm very curious. I'm not gonna knock them until I see them. You know, I am semi curious just to check it out, as in look. But that's about where all I stand for with that. One of the more intriguing aspects of this new deal that Irving has also been named as Anta's chief creative officer, which we did read that in the other article. Irving has confirmed that in the role he will help connect like-minded trailblazers who have the vision to create and build their craft to transcend the footwear and apparel industry from generations to come. This is my thing though. He can do that while he's going to be playing in the NBA trying to get a ring, or is he just, you know what I mean? I'm not saying you can't do both. I'm just saying it's easier said than done. You going to be all in on the game, or you going to, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be a businessman, or you're going to be a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing we can say about Jordan, right? If we're going to compare the two again, which I'm not trying to, it's just kind of just happening. Jordan didn't focus on his, he gave like little inputs about what his sneakers is, but he had a great designer behind him. You know what I'm saying? Like he focused more on the game, and they brought him a shoe. He just like it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Manny says, go NBA commentator J Rod. Okay. But yeah, most definitely. So I'm very curious. I don't think it's hard to do both, and that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it can't be done. It's just tough to do both, if you ask me. And that's where I'm gonna just leave it at that with that. So we're gonna see how this goes and how this comes. And let's see. It says everybody comes into your life for a reason. Irving said, some people come into your life for a few seconds or a few seasons, he said, but only a few will stick around for a lifetime. I am proud to announce that I am partnering with Anta as chief creative officer. Bro, he wasted his time with that line. It's right. Some people only come to your life for a reason, and some people only come to your life for a few seasons. I think that was like a low-key dab at Nike, but at the same time, you signed a 5-year deal. You got whatever they're expecting you to do with hell, you're going to have to hold it up over there. You know what I mean? So, very curious what he actually fully mean into that. And I probably read a little too deep into that, and I had to. But at the same time, I had to break it down a little bit for the one time. Just for the one time. Irving had previously been signed to Nike since 2014, but the swoosh ended its partnership with the Mavericks guard in December 2022 after he shared a link to an anti-Semitic film on Instagram. Which, wasn't that film on YouTube? No, not on YouTube. Wasn't that joint on I could have sworn that joint was on Netflix, but don't quote me on that. So I mean, if it was a link, then it probably wasn't. So that's probably false information. This is all alleged, and in my opinion. In addition to Irving, other notable NBA players that are currently under contract with Anta include Klay Thompson. Did not know that. See, this is new. This is why you got to read the other articles. There's something I didn't know. Klay Thompson, and he plays for Golden State, right? Gordon Hayward, and Alex Caruso. Did not know that. So, but Irving's going to be the top dog out of all these guys. Very interesting. I didn't know they actually signed it. Did they have shoes? I'm going to have to see if they actually got shoes. Hold on. At least Klay Thompson, because I know, he may not be, he's up there. He gets a lot of recognition. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to see if I can pull that up real quick. Hold up. Let me see some. Boom. I got to pull up Anta behind this. Anta. Because they said they got him. Apparently, Anta contract. Let's see what type of deal he got going over there. Whoa. Golden State Warriors star Klay Thompson and Anta reportedly have agreed to a new 10-year endorsement deal per NiceKicks.com. Nick DePaula, Thompson's new contract with Anta will run through 2026 and will continue to pay him up to $80 million with a various incentives as a part of the agreement. Sheesh. Okay. All right, so Anta getting the bag over there. I did not know he had that type of play over there. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I got some images over there. These are the shoes. Again, I've never even heard of Anta. I didn't even know. I thought he was just on Nike or something, but apparently this is what they doing over there. But are the shoes, who's buying Klay Thompson's? I mean, for him to get 80 million, you know, that's a good thing. But I'm saying, like, who's buying them where they getting their money back off of signing that, where, or however the deal is structured. But I did not know this. Anta, I must have just been living under a rock for real, bro. But at the same time, I think I've seen it floating around, but I just never paid any, like, I never gave it a second look. You know, I kind of just gave it like a glance and call it a day. But I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea at all. Very interesting. Let's see. Let me hit the chat real quick. Men of the Kicks. We said, the Slayer says, Anta ain't going anywhere. Come on, Kyrie. Man with the Kick says, Kyrie only going to be there a couple seasons then. I mean, yeah, true. He says, not staying forever like how he left the Celtics and Nike. I mean, I forgot he was even with the Celtics for real. Kyrie, I don't know, man. I don't feel like he's never found a home since, like, you know, ever since he moved from where he was originally at. Because, like, if we're going to pull up Kyrie real quick, because he was with, hold up, let me double check before I be sounding like crazy up here. Like, I think, honestly, yeah, he's with the Mavericks right now. But I could have sworn he was with, he's been with, I remember, yeah, I was about to say he was just at Brooklyn. That's why I was checking. Then he was at Boston, but he didn't stay long there. I didn't know he was with, I didn't know he had went to Boston, but he didn't stay there long. That's probably why I had, like, probably just lost interest in the joint. Oh no, I'm not going to take away from him. I will say he's still like a clutch player, but I'm very curious what his shoes is actually going to look like. You know what I mean? I know it was rumors. I thought he was going to go back over there with LeBron with the Lakers, but I guess that just didn't happen. You know what I mean? Manny says he should stay in Cleveland. Yeah. Yeah, that's where he originally started out. I thought, yeah, when he was at Cleveland with the Cavs, yeah. That was when him and LeBron was in there. They worked together pretty well. And I don't think it's been, to be honest, after that, I don't think he's been the same player since, in my opinion. And I know we can probably argue and throw the stats at each other all day long. But as far as me, I never heard like anything major after that until like, you know, pretty much until, yeah. Because he's went, all right, so Google got it. Cleveland Cavaliers. Then he went to the Celtics, which I don't even remember him staying over there. That was obviously a brief moment because it just say like, you know, it's very quick. Then the Brooklyn Nets, and now he's at the Dallas Mavericks. I don't know. How old is cat? He's 30. There's no way. He's 31 years old. Bro, I wouldn't have guessed that. But at the same time, in NBA age, they're coming in younger and younger. But it's hard to believe he's only 31, man, because I'm not going to talk about people, but he definitely looks older than 31. But, I mean, at the same time, he's been definitely going hard. But he definitely should have stayed with the Cavaliers. But to be honest, I don't think I've seen his game the same since, like, him and LeBron just got away from each other. You know what I'm saying? And that's just where I'm going to leave it at with that. But Klay Thompson is that, like, he's a great, like, team player. He's good, you know, but he needs other players around him to make him great. And I think I can say the same thing about Kyrie. And I'm going to say this. It's already been proven by, you can put the greatest basketball, and this is not a shot at those guys, right? You can put the greatest basketball player on any team, right? But if they don't have at least two other people that can help them, that they can work with it together as a team, not no one player can beat all five players, bro, on the opposite team. I said that earlier and I'm going to say it again. Not no one player can beat all five other players because they're all professionals at the end of the day. You're going to be outnumbered. And have we seen some people come close? Yes. We can think of LeBron. He can almost, in his prime, he could almost do it. But he couldn't do it. and I'm gonna just leave it at that. Divine Photos in the building says, why you think Kanye left Nike? Because they didn't allow him to the creative freedom. I don't think it was necessarily the creative freedom. That may had a little something to do with it, Divine Photos. But reality is, Kanye left because he wanted a deal like Jordan's deal or like, the NBA players deals. It may have been some creative differences there, but it also was a mixture of the bag. Kanye felt like he had shown his notoriety where like, hey, I need a different type of deal structured. And, Nike, from what I'm getting, it was like, no. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, all right, I'm out, and Nike will leave, based in so many words, allegedly. But I think that was probably the straw that broke the camel's back. The Slayer says, big facts, bro, Jay. Appreciate that, Slayer, man. I feel like I'm preaching up here tonight, man. Let's see. Manny says, teamwork make the dream work. Oh, Sam, but that is definitely a fact. That's definitely a fact. Let's see. Read that one says he's linked up with, let's see, I think, Ivan previously. I read that one. Yeah, so I read that. And then Alex Carsuso, who is the other person. So probably pronounced that name wrong. So this is the post that Kyrie put up. So, I mean, not the most appealing ad, because I feel like, all honesty, we could have did this. And when I say we, I mean like, yo, you can take a picture of me in a pair of my like gym clothes and put, sold out on a joint. Not trying to sound like I'm hating or anything, but I mean, just something to take in for like a grain of salt real quick. And I think that covers pretty much Kyrie. Definitely wanted to cover that real quick. I'm gonna talk the Simpson joints as like upcoming releases toward the end of the live. I'm gonna be on this joint for like another 30 minutes or so. But let's move on to this Travis joint, because we've been talking about this Kyrie joint the whole time, and then we went down a little bit of memory lane. Appreciate that, by the way, everybody. But yeah, one thing I do want to touch on is this Travis Scott new Jordan sneaker rumored to drop this year. And this is the best images we've seen floating around. And to be honest, I gotta be 100. You can Google this shoe as much as you want to, and it seems, I don't know if people are doing this on purpose, but it seems like nobody has an official image like in hand, like, hey, I got them early, this is, and that's not a shot at anybody, but like, like usually some people get them early because I mean they're supposed to be the end of the year, but all we seen is stuff that we seen floating around on Travis's. I don't know if it's the fit that he's putting together or what, but at the same time, he's like, I don't know. I see the backwards Nike check on it, and I guess this is supposed to be his own model, but like, bro, like, honestly, I don't know if they're just sick of doing the collabs or what, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But these, I don't, and I've seen some other stuff floating around too, and I think they show it at the bottom of this article. I think Z Sneakerheads is also one of those people, he always have the images early. Manny says, let me fill up on the red cup. Lets me fill up on the red cup. I feel you. Y'all know how mine is, man. Y'all know whenever I'm like on here by myself, I gotta, take it easy a little bit. When the Dunk's on here, we can kind of, bounce back off the joint. Let's see. The Slayer says, yo, man, this ain't it. I agree. I agree with you solely 100. And y'all see what I got up on the screen, man. I don't know. Like, I can't even, it's hard to decipher. I would like to see the shoe without him wearing it. I mean, the stuff he's wearing is extremely, Travis-like. So let me read this article real quick. It says, it's been a busy few months for Travis Scott as he prepares for the release of his next studio album, Utopia, which apparently Dunks is a big fan of Travis, by the way, everybody. It says, in addition to that, the Houston rapper has also been hard at work with Jordan Brand on a brand new sneaker project, which he's previewed at the 2023 Cannes Film Festival in May. Now we're learning more about his upcoming Jordan silhouette. Are we really, though? Manny says, Polo, you got to try out some sour strawberry Bob Marley. I'm definitely time for me to re-up, if you know what I mean. I'm going to definitely make moves probably one day this coming week. I definitely got to shop around, you know what I'm saying? But, throw me some recommendations, Manny, in the Discord. And y'all know whenever you throw recommendations, the last one Sonny threw out, let's just say, yeah, I like 2 hits, Another Planet. Most definitely. But, and I still got some of that, but I may have to I might re-up on that too. Like, I know when they see me coming, I know they're going to be happy to see me. I'm going to say that, you know what I'm saying? I got enough to hold me out till it's time to re-up, though. Appreciate that, Manny, with that recommendation. Sounds like you was on it last night during the Goodfellas meeting, FYI. But I ain't want to say nothing though. Let me get back to the rest of this article. It says, according to Sneaker Files and at Z Sneakerheads on Instagram, the sneaker in question is reportedly called the Travis Scott Jordan Cut the Check. So the name of the shoe is supposed to be Cut the Check. And will hit retailers sometimes holiday season. Travis Scott has been spotted in at least 2 different versions of the shoe thus far, but the early rumors suggest that the final retail version has not yet been confirmed. So that's why I said I don't think that we've actually seen it. When this article is, this is from the 13th. So yeah, this is pretty much from a couple days ago. Some of the noticeable difference of the sneaker project include one pair featuring a strap at the forefront, while the pair spotted at the Cannes Film Festival does not. Familiar Travis Scott details, including the reverse swoosh branding and the Cactus Jack branding, also appear on the shoe. So this is the version with the strap. So yeah, this is the one. This is the previous version right here. Bro, it's like he's almost trying to hide them with these fits. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to sound like I'm hating, but like, bro, this is the Cut the Check sneaker, but I don't know. I don't see the advertisement on it right. The Slayer says, is Travis just buying shoes from Ross and just putting a reverse swoosh on those? I mean, debatable. And then this is the other joint. Again, these aren't the best angles. Like, who is taking these pictures, man? I mean, y'all better off just trying to pull up on them. Hey, man, can I get a picture of your kicks? And then Travis fits his pants be so baggy all the time, it's hard to tell. And obviously he had a little something in that cup, because I mean, that ain't a regular water cup. I know that, you know. Here's another, this is the blurry image close up where, to be honest, look, somebody Chuck Taylor's is next to these joints. I have a feeling though, he's wearing his pants like that on purpose to cover the something. I may just be wrong, but they could be on to something with them. You know what I mean? I have a feeling, but yeah, that's the angle that we're getting. And it looks like, low key, his pants look like they're covering underneath his shoes. Like, I'm talking about, like, they cover the top, but it looks like he's walking on his pants, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Kind of weird, if you ask me. Yeah, not the best angles, and then everybody else around him, I don't know. I think this is a video. I'm gonna see if I can play the joint. Hopefully it starts on mute. Nope. Not at all. But I'll see y'all if I play it. Worst case scenario, I have to like block it out, because I don't think it's going to play the audio too loud. Because there's no music playing on this joint. Yeah, so you don't really get to see much on that joint. So I guess he was just trying to make it to his car. I'm pretty sure security was there. Very interesting. Jay Brooks at Slayer with the laughing emojis on that joint. Yeah, I think this is more of the video from the game. So yeah, this one don't have any audio, but yeah, I think he's trying to hide them on purpose, but he still wants to be out and about. But he knows people are definitely going to be looking. You know, can't really knock him. Apparently, this is the angle of the bottom of the shoe. Says Jack on one. I'm assuming the other one's got to say Cactus, but don't quote me. Or no, they both just say Jack on there. So you catching the bottom of his shoes, but Travis be wearing some baggy pants, bruh. Like, I ain't trying to talk about Travis or anything, but yeah, he be wearing some pretty baggy pants. Not knocking it. I mean, to each his own. But yeah, like if you play this joint, oh, it won't even let you play it no more. I literally just played the video. Y'all wildin'. Let me just watch it. I don't want to watch it again on Instagram though. Let me see if I can just do this. Now it's just gonna take me to the page. Whatever. But yeah, those shoes that we saw, because they only let me get the playback on that joint. That's that. So this is what we got right here on Soul Retriever. Y'all know I be following all of the sneaker news articles, man. So that's how I really be staying on top of the game too, you know. A little bit of mixture of everything. So Travis Scott Jordan Cut the Check line is releasing holiday 2023. I could have sworn Complex had like some more images of that joint. Hold on, let me go back to the Complex real quick. Hold on, I'm gonna go to Complex. Let me see if I can do the Complex joint. Complex, let's see. Sneaker news. See if we can go here. This is this. I thought they had like some like release dates mocked up on here. A little some. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I think so. I think I closed out a little too early. It says, not only is Travis expected to release a new sneaker with Jordan Brand this year, but both entitles also announced the multi-day Road to Utopia sweepstakes earlier this week, in which a lucky group of 23 pairs of people will win a trip to Egypt centered around the official launch of Travis' new album Utopia. Let's see. Manny says, heck yeah, Polo, and 1L of the sour strawberries. Last OD, fams. Okay, yeah. I knew it. I knew something. I was like, man, I'm going to leave them alone because I know how I get sometimes. Per the early release info, the Travis Scott Jordan Cut the Check sneaker will debut this holiday season with additional colorways slated to release throughout 2024. Check back soon for official updates. I could have sworn I saw somewhere where like it was like they had the actual dates on the joint. I think could it be? Yeah, this is the one right here. So these are all the colorways and stuff like that. This is the one I could have just closed the joint out. The Slayer says they cut the check, but not the design. Hey, y'all not feeling these new Travises, yo? Y'all not feeling the new Travises? I mean, we gonna see because there's a lot of Travis like fans and stands out there. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like there's gonna be still some. They gonna catch a little bit of attention. Divine says these ain't it. I agree. Definitely is better. I'm gonna see what they got right here on Soul Retriever real quick, and then we're gonna wrap things up. Talk upcoming releases as well. Divine says, but it will sell because of the name. Yeah, it's gonna get attention because of the name. I mean, is that the shoes that I'm seeing floating around? I feel like low key, he's wearing his pants so covered up over them you can't really tell. His pants are, Travis never took that back. He never took that like skinny jean approach or anything, which to each their own. Man says they ain't talking to me, Jada voice. Divine says any people act like they haven't seen a backward swoosh. Yeah, Dennis Rodman had it a long time ago. Yeah, and people act like they ain't seen a backward swoosh. That's a fact. Let's see. Travis has been one of the most impactful figures in sneakers over the past 6 years. His spearheaded wildly success collaborations with Nike and Jordan Brand include a series of Air Jordan 1s, 4s, which I think there's only one Air Jordan 4 for Travis, 2 Air Jordan 6s. Oh, it says Air Jordan 4. It didn't put an S. That's my fault. 2 Air Jordan 6s in the SB Dunk Low that was rumored to restock this year. Okay, we knew that wasn't going to happen. But will not. Adding to get to intrigue, Scott has recently been spotted sporting 2 unknown sneaker designs that we can confirm are part of his debut signature series with Jordan Brand. The Jordan Cut the Check 3 variations are set to release holiday 2023 and spring 2024. The Jordan Cut the Check SP, which I think that's like special project. Jordan Cut the Check TR, not sure what that one stands for. And then there's going to be a Jordan Cut the Check SP special project Op 3. So it looks like it says Op 3, so I don't know. I was going to say maybe that's going to be a Jordan 3, but these are all supposed to be its own unique models. Nike, don't be surprised if nobody gravitates to these because it's not a Jordan. Like, I'm not saying telling Nike to give up, but it's kind of hard when, I don't know, if your bread and butter is the Jordans, man, and people are getting bored though, so Nike has to try something. Let's just keep it 100. They have to try something. The Slayer says, watch Complex put this as the shoe of the year. You put that in quotation, shake my head. They're going to talk about it, but I'm very curious if it doesn't do well. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, true sneakerheads, if we don't like something we don't like, we won't fall straight. We have fallen to the hype, but it's like usually a model we already like anyway. But I won't be surprised if Complex do take that route. Men with the Kick says, more like trash of the year, Slayer. I mean, from what we're seeing right now, I'm going to say this, right? We need more. I need more images. I know y'all don't have enough. Y'all don't see enough. I would like to see some different angles, some different shots. This does not sound right, but y'all know what I mean. I would like to see like just some different angles of the situation. Just to see what it is. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind. Before I count it out, I want to get like some different angles of it. I'm going to just leave it at that. Jay Brooks says Travis Scott is the one celebrity I don't want to sign my ish. Oh, I seen that floating around too, where he signed that person's shoe and kind of like messed it up. I saw that. Like he signed the Travis Scott Jordan 1s, and them joints is horrible. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. I gotta see it, like cause I seen some floating around. People were like, well, what would you do if he signed your shoe like this? Cause I mean, like, you really kind of just destroyed it. Hold on. Jordan 1 Travis signed. Let me see if I can just pull the joint up. Cause I think where they signed it at, they really jacked it the hell up. I don't know if I can find the video. Yeah, right here. This is what I seen right here. Let me share my screen. Boom. Right here. This is what I seen floating around. This is on Parchmark for $2,500, but apparently this is the signed thing. He signed it on the big toe and on that part. Like, all honestly, bro, I would wipe that off and try to clean the joint. And just so happens it's my size too. It's a size 10. So yeah, this apparently is where he autographed. Yeah. Size 10, brand new, was autographed by Travis Scott in Miami at the Rolling Loud concert. Bro. Wow. So this is the thing I seen floating around. So this is why I'm assuming, Jay Brooks, you don't want Travis Scott to say, hey man, I don't be like, hey, sign my shirt or something. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, nah, not my sneakers. Yeah, I got a question. So it looks like it says brand new in stock, and this is off Poshmark, $2,500. Now, let's look up what it goes. Let's just hold on. Let's go to StockX real quick. Let's go to StockX. Let's see what it actually is on StockX real quick. No autograph. Travis. Hold on. Y'all should see my screen. I'm doing it in real time right now. Travis Scott, Jordan. Probably just still not cutting it short like I want to. Boom, right here. This is it. Jordan 1, the Mocha joints. They're averaging 1,200. My size is 1,500. It's a size 10, so we'll go 1,400 what they were last sold at. So roughly, if you got about 1,500, you can get yourself a pair of Travis Scotts right now. Now, we're going to go back to here. They're selling them for 2,500 because it's signed. Do y'all think this depreciates the value, or do you think like this person where it actually increases the value of the shoe? I personally wouldn't let him, as hard as it is to get a pair of Travis Scott or Jordan 1, the Mocha joints, no, you can sign something else, sir. Like, no. You took your shoe off and said, hey, can you sign my shoe? And my thing is this, wait. These aren't even lace. These are probably, yeah, it says brand new. So these were dead stock. So you bought the shoes to the concert and that was it? Like, and you brought the shoes there to get signed. I don't know, man. I would have more likely just wore them to the concert and called it a day. I probably wouldn't have worn them because everybody was going to mess them up. But I mean, for the experience, I probably would have rolled the dice, and you're better off just wearing them there and cleaning them afterwards. Can you really? And this looks like it's like with a Sharpie. Do you think he can clean this off? Man says pause, and that's no situation. There's no situation with that week ish. Only MJ can sign my sneakers. I need that Jordan 12 flu game money from the auction. Yeah, those are crazy. On the auction, I know those are super duper crazy. I know those are crazy for sure. But yeah, if Travis would sign, I don't want him to sign my shoes. I'm with Manny. To keep it 100, I don't think I want anybody to sign my shoes. I'm not saying I wouldn't take Jordan's signature, but I don't know, man. I mean, because you can't tell them where not to sign the shoe. But I mean, this shoe just got too much value on it. Maybe it's just me from a sneakerhead perspective, but like, bro, they wildin'. They wildin' for sure, man. But let me get back to the rest of this article real quick. It says, Travis was first seen wearing the mysterious sneaker at Cannes Film Festival, which they did break that down in the other article. Stern delusions on what it could be. The design of Travis Scott Jordan cut the check. SP Op 3 has drawn comparisons to Isad Wear sneaker with the Nike SB due to the low cut material panel design. So let me see if I can put in this. I'm going to put in this name and type in, because I want to see what it is. Nike SB. See if that'll bring something up. Hold up real quick. We'll use this one real quick. Let me clear this out. Splatter that. Boom. I'm gonna put Nike SB because maybe that's what they're trying to. They're saying this. Okay, this is what they're saying. They're trying to compare it to. They're saying this is what speculations are, right? Okay, they're saying those Travis joints. This is what I can see that. I can see how they're comparing it to. Like, so this is the brown pair. So yeah, I see how that article saying this is what the speculation is, and I gotta keep it 100. If the Travis joints look like this, and think about these kind of have a backwards Nike, and this is a Nike SB, bro. Like I never. This how you. This is why I say you can never know everything there is to know about shoes, and it looked like these joints are. Yeah, these got a backward Nike swoosh as well. But it looks like Travis got this and just moved a Nike check over here, you know? But I don't know if they're calling it hit. So these are going below retail. I definitely want to see what these are going for on the resale market. $76, y'all. 76. What's the retail on these? What's the retail on these joints? $100. And these dropped back in. These were in 2022? Bro, I would thought this was like a back in the day shoe. This shoe apparently dropped in 2022. Okay, learned something new today. I learned something new today. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know. But apparently this is what they're comparing it to. The Nike swoosh on it is backwards, just by the way. Let me get back to the rest of the article real quick. Let's see. Where we at? Let's see. Low cut man pattern. Scott signature reverse swoosh logo and a padded tongue featuring Jumpman branding are present. Following this, Scott was sitting courtside at Los Angeles Lakers game wearing the cell colorway of the Jordan cut the check TR for its sole unit. It appears similar to the AirTech Challenge 3. The same sneakers the Air Yeezy 2 sole unit was based on. Another photo from a reported music video shoot in Paris gives a clear picture of the profile of the sneaker and its reverse swoosh. As for the first version, the Jordan Cut the Check SP has yet to be revealed as more information becomes available. The Travis Scott Jordan 1 Cut the Check is set to debut holiday 2023 with 2 colorways for the first version, black and cell, as well as 1 colorway of the Cut the Check TR black. The Cut the Check SP will be available in extended men sizes, preschool and toddler, retailing for $200, $180 respectively. Okay. So I guess the men's size is 200, then the preschool, then the toddler joints. Hey, that's kind of up there though. The Cut the Check TR will release for 200 and extended sizes men only. The spring 2024, the Jordan Cut the Check TR will drop in 2 colorways, cell and mocha, as well as the Jordan Cut the Check SP Op 3 and Mocha. All 3 pairs will retail for $200 in extended men's sizes. Making sure to follow us on Twitter and download blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. So they got the 3 different models up here. They already got the style codes on this joint. I'm very surprised. So it's gonna be 3 different colorways here. So or 3 different models, I should say, or at least 2 different colorways and stuff like that. So this is from the music video. Okay, so this is a better image of the shoe. However, still, it's not the best photo, but this is what's floating around. Backward Nike check, and it's got the swoosh on it. Yeah, I'm gonna just say not for me, man. Not a bad shoe, and I think, yeah, they got images coming soon, but yeah, these are gonna be all the colorways right here. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, very interesting, man. And this is the best thing they can do as far as like an image. Very interesting. I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna have to see more images because right now, to keep it 100, these are not the best photo friendly. This is not the best photo friendly shoe. I will say that. Manny says salutes to Dunks and Kwame Ham. Most definitely, man. Salutes to those cats, man. I know Kwame probably getting to the bag and Dunks is probably with the fam. But yeah, this is not it, man. So I'm gonna be on this joint for like another 10 minutes. Let's talk upcoming sneaker releases. And I also want to talk some other stuff I just seen floating around real quick. I'm gonna close this out because I just kind of covered that article. They said they're gonna do some Travis Scott golf shoes. These are it right here. Apparently, I'm not gonna read that whole article and everything, but these are looking better than what I was expecting. But I mean, if it's a golf shoe, I don't know. The bottoms, I guess, is supposed to be better for golf, but it looks fine. You know, it looks like you can just wear the joint. You know what I mean? If I had to guess, these aren't bad. They give me like the reverse mocha vibes. You know what I mean? Not a bad shoe overall though. You know what I mean? And this is what they have on Instagram. So y'all know I don't really be on that joint like that too much. But yeah, so there's supposed to be a golf coming out here pretty soon. It says upcoming images, but it doesn't really give you an actual release date. So very curious. But how the golf shoes look better than what we're anticipating for the holiday season? Manny says I might cop for retail to try it out. Yeah, retail gang only. I'll say that retail gang only for sure. You know what I'm saying? Definitely retail gang only for those. Another one I seen floating around was there's going to be the Simpson and Adidas Stan Smith Homer Simpson release August 18th. Wow. A little too gimmicky for me. One thing I did do a little research behind the scenes. So I definitely want to show this up here. So this is supposed to come in August. Personally, the Stan Smith shoes are okay. They never been for me in the first place. But this right here, it has an audience. I'm going to say that it has an audience. And it looks like it has Homer's like picture on the front of the tongue as well. Like I said, a little gimmicky, but it definitely has an audience. And then it has Homer Simpson written on the side. Overall, not a bad shoe. It's just a little gimmicky for my liking. And I'm going to leave it at that. Let's see. The Slayer says, Travis probably going to make some bowling shoes too at this point. I mean, hell, you might as well, bro. Man says, those are 2 cup of asses. Hey, you wildin', man. These Simpson joints, I don't know. They're not for me. I mean, that's the gimmick joint where he's hiding and fading into the grass. But I mean, I don't think, this is my thing why I said it's a little too gimmicky. As funny as that meme is, I don't want it in a shoe, you know what I'm saying? I don't want it on my shoe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just send it to me on the phone, join it, let me get a good laugh and keep it moving. Also, close this out, close some of this stuff out as well. Think we covered this. This is Travis Scott Cut the Check. Now, this is a better picture because we're talking upcoming releases pretty much to close thing out. This is a better picture of the shoes, but it's still cheeks, man. No disrespect, but this is like a, you know, if this is the best angle y'all can get, I don't know. I need to see something else, man. So we've only, it's supposed to be 3 different models, but I've only seen like these one with the strap and this right here. So truly not impressed. Look like Soulfly is going to be at it again. Soulfly Air Jordan 8 will drop in sale in metallic gold. So this is becoming, and this is based off of July 2023. So now these, I will say, aren't looking bad. These 8s, I will say they're not looking bad. Do they have a release date on these? This is from Soul Retriever, of course. I don't think they actually have a release date. Do we have a release date on this joint? Oh, December 2nd, 2023. This is my thing with this shoe, right? It looks too close to the playoff 8s. I know the inside got that little gold joint, but I mean, to be honest, I'm going to say this. If I got to choose between the two, just give me the playoff 8s. Just give me the playoff 8s. Let's see. Manny says, cut the cheeks. It says, Captain America 8s. I mean, basically, I'm just saying I'd rather take the playoff 8s. I don't need, this is not it, you know, like, and Soulfly, I'm going to be honest, man, a lot of these guys who got collabs, and I'm not taking shots at them or anything, because, I mean, I know it's hard to probably, like, do, like, a shoe, but reality is, and let me put myself back on the main screen, I'll be on this joint for, like, another 5 minutes, guys, but, reality is, it is probably hard to make a collab shoe, but when you, I'm going to say this, usually most brands get it right the first time. Ye is that only one that can, like, it seems like he can improve over time. Like, you think about the Yeezy, you can think of the Nike Yeezys, then the Yeezy 2s came even harder. Pause. But, like, you think of anybody else, though, other than, like, Jordan Brand, like, when they collab with them, any shoe after that, it seems to kind of, like, it gets attention based off of how well the first shoe did. But we can think of, who am I thinking of right now? Because Soulplay did the Jordan 1s, pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? But any shoe after that, it's kind of been like, you know? Like the Jordan 1s was nice, but then after that, it's been hit or miss. And you can say that easily with Union. That's who I was thinking of. Union 1s go hard. Union 4s, the off-Nor black joints, once we saw what we could do to them, that made us like the shoe. But once we saw it was coming with the tongue already pinned down and the window of the wings not cut out, that already was a problem. You know what I mean? So that's my thing. Manny says, and brick news, more bricks on the way, and back to you, Polo. I mean, this year in general, man, and I said the same thing last year. I know me and Dunks did a lot about this last year. This year for sneakers has been not the best, and I'm gonna just leave it at that, bro. It's I'm not mad though, to be honest. Everybody should, in theory, should be saving a little bread or going after something that you really, really wanted to obtain, that you know that because the market itself, some stuff just gonna stick to where it's at. But a lot of stuff, a lot of the shoes that are coming out now, they're going below retail left and right. And this was happening. And I think it's all, and we were talking about this in the Goodfellas last night. I think it's all due to, like, reality is there's no major competition for Nike, so they got time to, you know, I ain't gonna say take a break, but they got stuff in the chamber, but ain't no point in them dropping nothing crazy whenever, you know, there's no, you know, if anybody seems like they're going to come up and give Nike some competition, they'll drop something and get everybody back on their side. They got that. Jay Brooks says, saw the Chambray 7s in hand today. Very meh shoe. So, yeah, and I kind of anticipated that. That's why I kind of went on and just skipped on them. That's what I had on the beginning of the live, Jay Brooks. It seems like a lot of people skipped them, and that's expected with 7s. I would say this. If you're looking for a good, comfortable shoe, why not? But, I mean, if you already got a pair of 7s, you know, I think, all honesty, I only got 2 pairs of 7s, bro. I'm just very selective when it comes to my 7s. And I think we all are. It's not a bad shoe. It's just there's better ones in place of it, you know? And you could say that about anything, you know, but I don't think it's like I wouldn't put it as like a must-have for me personally. And I think a lot of people probably put it as that as well. You know, it's not necessarily like a must-have, not a bad shoe overall. Other than that, I would say really the only thing, and I can probably keep saying this shoe until my like lungs turn blue. Pretty much I am anticipating those. I want those Cherry 12s, playoff 8s. Still on the fence about the DMP 11s. Those are just the main ones I'm looking at right now, man. I got some things coming on the back end. Pause. Jay Brooks says, those Homer Simpson Adidas would be appropriate for golf for sure. Yeah, like I'm saying, it's a meme shoe, but yeah, go ahead and make them some golf shoes and call it a day. But I mean, I can see that I already have an idea of what audience I think that's gonna have that shoe, and it's the people who will probably think they into shoes, but they probably nowhere near on the level of how we into shoes. You know, we look at shoes just kind of differently. I'm pretty sure at this point, anybody that comes over that's not deep into shoes like you, like I said, anybody that see my shoe like setup, they be like, "Yo, yeah," you know what I mean? So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I've been trying to work on my sneaker habit, man. But other than that, man, let's see. Jay Brooks got the golf swinging emoji on that joint. Other than that, we coming up on the 30-minute mark, man. I've been on this joint for pretty much coming on an hour and 30 minutes. Appreciate everybody for coming through, man. And I definitely will be back on Monday with another like Music Monday, man. Definitely with that. I think, all honesty, to close things out for the night, not only just sneaker stuff has been kind of quiet, but music-wise, things have been quiet. I mean, we just got that Quavo and Future joint, but I don't know. But I feel like everything number-wise is just kind of like at a standstill right now. I mean, it depends on who it is that people just really go crazy for. You can't really compare it to those artists that they go platinum every time, you know, like, but still, even their numbers are still kind of compared to what they used to be. It's just different now. I don't know what's going on with the world, man. Definitely a different ball game. But I will be back Monday with another Music Monday live. Appreciate y'all for coming through and always showing love, man. I appreciate the names. I see some of the people I see here on a regular basis. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Really means a lot. sign up for that sold out Discord to continue to chat and the conversations and just getting upcoming releases info before I can even probably put the video out. It will be there. Also, whenever there's any like restocks that I get notifications of, I'm gonna share that in the sold out Discord as well. So shameless plug, sign up for that. It is free to sign up. Other than that, I will be back Monday with another Music Monday Live. Appreciate y'all for coming through and showing love. Y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and I make content about sneakers, occasional try-on hauls, and of course, Music Mondays. We just started at the beginning of the year. I will be back on Monday with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast, another Music Monday. So, we got it in rotations on pretty much Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. So, other than that, hopefully Dunks is doing okay, and he should be back with me on Monday. Other than that, we're going to wrap things up for the night. Y'all smash that like button, sub up to the channel, and I will be back on Monday, man, and I'm officially out this thing, man. Peace.
My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights, my heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights, my heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. now to spread a wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die let a night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. But my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Told me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December.